Welcome to the Deep Dive. I'm your host, and today we're looking at a really profound question. Like, how do you actually rebuild a meaningful life after a major tragedy?
Yeah, it's such a huge topic. I'm thrilled to be here to break it down with you. And, we're actually using a really fascinating case study today to look at this.
Right, so they're looking at the third episode of the anime Mushoku Tensei. Following a pretty devastating loss, the death of a father figure, Paul, the characters return home and just have to begin rebuilding their daily lives.
Exactly. Which is, a situation so many people find universally relatable, right?
Yeah.
Returning to the mundane after your entire world shifts.
It really is. So we are extracting four distinct practical life philosophies from this story today. Things to help you heal, find purpose, and really thrive in your everyday life.
And rebuilding life actually starts with the people around us, clearing out that past baggage.
Okay, let's unpack this. We see Roxy reconciling with her former teacher, Janus. Now, they had this bitter 10-year falling out over discrimination and jealousy.
Right, but notice her reaction to him now. Having become a mentor herself, Roxy now really understands the loneliness of being a teacher.
Yeah, she just kind of lets it go. It's like returning to an old grudge is like trying on old clothes. Sometimes you've simply just outgrown the anger.
I absolutely love that analogy. Time and personal growth naturally heal relationships. Empathy gained through life experience can just, well, replace resentment.
Because it's not about being the bigger person, is it?
No, not at all. It's about cognitive offloading. Holding on to a 10-year grudge requires a massive amount of active mental energy.
Oh, for sure. It's exhausting.
Exactly. By becoming a teacher, her cognitive priorities shifted so drastically that the grudge literally couldn't fit in her brain anymore.
She prioritized survival over vindication, which, frees up energy to find an actual anchor. Because once our relationships settle, we need a personal anchor to move forward.
Which brings us to Norn.
Right. Norn struggles with a massive inferiority complex, basically lacking her sister Aisha's natural talents. Yet she finds intense purpose by pouring her energy entirely into writing a novel.
She pours every single ounce of her being into it.
See, I have to push back a little here. Society always tells you to be perfectly well-rounded. Is it really okay to just focus on one thing? Like, if that novel fails, you have zero safety net.
It's fascinating here is why it works despite the risk. You have to look at this through the lens of psychological triage.
Triage, like in an emergency room.
Exactly. When a patient is bleeding out from a severe inferiority complex, you don't lecture them about a well-rounded wellness routine. You apply a tourniquet.
Oh, wow. So Norn's singular obsession is that tourniquet.
Yes. Finding just one deep passion is enough to give life purpose. When your self-worth is shattered, finding one axis of competence stops the bleeding and cures those feelings of inadequacy.
That makes total sense. You stabilize the core first. And finding that purpose allows us to experience joy again, which brings us to navigating grief.
Aisha is a perfect example of this.
Yeah. Despite the tragic loss of their father, Aisha greets everyone with immense cheerfulness and old inside jokes. But, there is a very specific guilt that hits when you first genuinely laugh after a tragedy.
You feel like you shouldn't be happy, like it's a betrayal.
Right, exactly. Society makes us feel like healing is supposed to look like a perpetual state of misery.
But moving forward with joy is actually the healthiest way to honor those we've lost. Smiling isn't a betrayal at all.
Wait, it's not?
No, it's a vital psychological defense against despair. Living a happy, affirmed life actively neutralizes the tragedy.
It's the ultimate tribute to the person who loved you.
Absolutely.
But, to sustain this forward momentum and joy, we need daily emotional maintenance.
Right. We have to navigate the daily grind without getting crushed by it.
Here's where it gets really interesting. The protagonist, Rudeus, retreats to a hidden basement shrine at night just to pray and give thanks for his peaceful daily life.
It acts like an emotional decompression chamber.
Yeah, it's like carving out a mental safe room in our busy family or work lives.
Everyone needs a private space or gratitude ritual. Without a decompression chamber, the psychological pressure just crushes you.
Like sitting in your parked car for 5 minutes before walking into a chaotic house.
Exactly. It acts like mindfulness. It forces the nervous system to relax and provides an absolute emotional anchor.
So what does this all mean? We've looked at 4 practical takeaways today.
Right. Allow growth to heal old wounds and find one deep passion to act as a tourniquet.
And honor loss through joy, while securing a private space for gratitude. We really want you to appreciate the warmth of your own routines today.
It's all about designing a new architecture that fits who and where you are right now.
Beautifully said. Which leaves us with this final provocative thought for you to explore. If you had to create your own secret sanctuary of gratitude right now, what or who would be at the center of it?